Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little grocery haul video for you. We've already done a video on what it's like shopping in a French supermarket. I'll link the video right here for you guys if you're interested. But I thought I would show you what a week's worth of food looks like in our household and maybe compare the prices from what it's like shopping in a French supermarket versus wherever you're watching this from. So let's get into this video. So first things first, the baguette, my favorite. Or I should say, this is more of like all the bread that we get. So we always get a baguette at least once a week, usually more than that. We love to make sandwiches with this. Tonight we're gonna do like a little apéro and have some pesto on this. But a baguette here is €1 and it is delicious. Next up, we get this, like to make little quiches. We're gonna be doing a recipe with zucchini and tomato and pesto in this, and this is 83 cents. Next up is the burger buns. We get these ones, and these are 84 cents. It's crazy how cheap bread is, and the bread is so delicious here in France. Next, let's do fruits and veggies. This is very heavy, all of our fruits and veggies. So first things first, one of my favorites is sprouts. I always get these. I usually make a sprout salad with sesame oil, salt, chili pepper flakes, or I like to put it in my ramen. And these are 99 cents. Next up we have spinach and lettuce. We always have our greens. We like to put the spinach in maybe like soups or pasta, and then like to make sandwiches with the lettuce or like bootables, things like that. Next up is Paul's bananas. I am not a banana person. I wish I was, because there is so many vegan recipes with bananas or like nice cream. And yeah, I've just never been a fan of bananas. All right, garlic. Paul always makes fun of me because I put garlic in nearly everything, and I usually, if the recipe calls for 2 garlic cloves, you know I'm putting 4. I always double it because I love me some garlic. Tomatoes, tomate, so delicious. I love the fruits and veggies here. You guys have probably heard me talk about this many times, excuse me, but yeah, big fan of the produce here in France. Next up we have a carrot for, what are we making this with? Forget. Oh, we're doing a soup with a carrot. Avocado, we like to do some avocado toast. We got some lemons. Next up we got potatoes. We always get a big sack of potatoes. Their potatoes are always 99 cents for a big sack, so we love to get that. We got some zucchinis. We always have zucchinis. That's gonna be for a quiche. Celery for soups or a snack. And then lastly, we got some mandarins. These are one of my favorites. The thing about France is they always sell like what's in season, so it's always so juicy and sweet and ripe, and I love that. So it's kind of funny that you can't find all the fruits in the grocery store because they only sell really what's in at the moment, and I love that. All right, so that goes for our fruits and veggies. I think we got some frozen veggies too. Let me get those. All right, yes, so we got some frozen broccoli, cauliflower. We always like to have some frozen veggies because sometimes we don't go grocery shopping when we should. And I like to just have this in the freezer so that we could throw something together like a bootable. So yeah. It's always handy to have frozen veggies. Next up is our meat substitutes. We just recently found these. These are so good. We love to put this in pasta. It has a lot of good flavors with the herbs. And these are both, I believe, $3.99. And then we also do burgers every once in a while. Paul is the master at making burgers. So these are our vegan meat substitutes that we get from time to time. So next up is drinks. Let me go get them. Paul, me, I'm a wine drinker. Paul is a beer drinker. We usually get 2 to 3 bottles of wine for me. good thing about France is the wine is always at such a reasonable price. I have had a few bottles that just were not very good, so sometimes I just like to stick with what I like. If you are in France and you're watching this, please tell me your favorite wines in the comments down below. I would love to know and try them out since wine is so reasonably priced here. I think they're usually like €3. You could get them for like €3 a bottle, which is nice. This is Paul's favorite beer. He loves this. He usually gets the bottles, but they didn't have the bottles, so he just got some big cans, and they come in a whole bunch of different flavors. So if you're a beer drinker, definitely try this brand out. He loves them. Next is our oat milk. We love to have oat milk in the house. Paul drinks cereal, Paul eats cereal all the time, so he always has to have his oat milk, and I like having this, or when I do have a latte occasionally, or put it in my pastas. As you can tell, I love pasta. And this is the best juice ever. It is so delicious. Andrews. I've only tried the clementine one and the orange juice. I do know they have other flavors, but this one is definitely by far my favorite so far. Next up, we have our canned goods and sauces, pasta. Let's go one by one. One of our favorites, vegan pesto. We like to put this in our quiches, on a baguette, pasta. It's so yummy, and this is €2.42. That's definitely a household staple, as well as this. This is the soy cream. I put this in all of my pastas, sometimes my soups. And then I always need this to make my veganese. It's super simple to make veganese. All you need is the soy cream. You can put some pepper and olive oil in a blender and just blend it up until it thickens. It's really, really easy to make. Then we have tomato sauce to make some pasta. And then I always get beans all the time because I like to have this sometimes for breakfast, or I just like to have it in soups. As you can tell, we do love soups, as well as chickpeas. I love to put these in the air fryer for a snack with some salt and pepper and paprika. Or I like to put these in our Buddha bowls. Pasta. We are big pasta fans, so we always have spaghetti, and this I believe is like 75 cents for a bag of pasta. And then vegan butter. This is the best butter that I have found here. We've tried a couple other ones and I wasn't really a big fan, but this is definitely my favorite. And I believe this is about €2.40 something. So those are our canned goods and sauces. Let's move on to the snack part, our favorite part, everyone's favorite part. I'm not done. We love snacks. Still not done. Now I'm done. All right, snacks. We love snacks. This isn't really what we get all in a week because sometimes we'll have Nutella for a really long time. We'll have our jam for a long time. The cookies will last us a while, but we just ran out of our Oreos, so we did have to refill our cookie stock. All right, I'm out of breath. Okay, first things first, let's see. Let's do Paul's cereal. Paul always switches it up. He likes choco something. It's like chocolate cereal. He just found these ones, Miel Pop, so they're like Honey Nut Cheerios. These cookies are so delicious. These are accidentally vegan, and thank God for that. We actually did a video of us tasting all of our snacks, or not our snacks, all of the snacks that France has, like kind of like a taste test, a candy and snacks. So this is definitely one of our favorites that we tried. I'll link the video up above if you guys want to see that. Definitely try these. These are so good. They remind me of Chips Ahoy. And then Paul has actually, the reason why we both got a pack of cookies is because he's been looking for these, and then it so happened that when we went to the grocery store, he saw them. So he says they're really, really delicious. They're Italian. They're not vegan, so I can't try these, but they actually look really, really freaking good. Next up is our chocolate. One of these will usually last me 2 weeks, I would say. But this is a really, really good vegan chocolate that I found here with like little shredded coconut inside. It just melts in your mouth. He goes through this within like a week, I would say. Don't you think, babe? Yeah, so these are definitely his favorite. It comes with 3 bars of chocolate. He says that the chocolate here is so different in France than it is in America. He says it's very milky and creamy, so he loves the chocolate here. He's a big just candy fan in general. Although he says chocolate isn't candy. To me, chocolate's candy. Do you think chocolate is candy? I think it is. I'm rambling. Okay, never mind. Next up is my favorite. So I don't have a big sweet tooth, but I do love salty things. So chips is my go-to all the time. Paul usually gets, it is Bugles. We have Bugles in America, but not by, I don't think they're made by Lay's. These, I believe, are like 75 cents. They do have a natural one that is vegan, and it's really, really good, but these are his go-to. My go-to, I switch it up. I never like to get the same bag of chips every week. So this week, I got the Monster Munch, and it is the barbecue flavor. So good. They kind of remind me of a chip called, I think they're called Munchos in the US. Oh, Munchos. Yeah, they're really, really good. So if you come to France, you definitely should try these. We found these, and I am so glad we did because Paul was always getting chocolate croissants, and we found these vegan ones, and we love to throw them in the oven, and they are delish. Paul's favorite thing ever, Nutella. He always has to have Nutella in the house. This is pretty heavy, but yeah, he eats Nutella every single day. Also, another favorite of like, I think every French person is yogurt. He gets his vanilla yogurt. He's a huge fan of yogurt, eats them like crazy. And I've noticed that same thing, like his mom eats so much yogurt. And if you go to the grocery stores in France, you just see 2.5 aisles, I think, of just yogurt. It's crazy. And this is our favorite jam. We got raspberry flavor this time. They have tons of flavors. Last time we got strawberry, and the time before that was blueberry, so we always have to have this in the fridge. I just actually recently came across this. This is a, Paul said it's kind of like a Nutella, but it's made with chestnuts instead of hazelnuts. So I was kind of curious, and so I got this. I'm actually really curious what it tastes like. It looks kind of gross. I don't know if you guys could see it. It looks like jelly. Let's try it. I'm scared. Wow, that is sweet. It's not bad, but I thought I would put it on a slice of toast and eat it, but I don't know. It's too, I think it's like way too sweet for me. And the texture is kind of weird. I think we're gonna have to give this to your mom. Yeah, okay, that's a no. The grand total actually came to $90.96. I think this is about the same amount that we would spend back home in the US, but let me know how much you guys spend on your weekly groceries. I would love to know. And also please let me know where you're from. But yeah, so that concluded today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you'd like to see more content of life in France. Bye guys.